Hey guys, it's Corey. So today I'm jumping on here really quick to show you a quick little tutorial on how I got these Ombre Bohemian Blonde locks. So let me just start off by saying, if you are not locked, because I am locked, I am about 6 months locked. If you are not locked, this technique will work for you if you have loose natural hair, or if you're, and it obviously works for people who are locked. Also, let me say that if you are baby locked, I would think twice about it. I've had my locks in for about 6 months and I'm not fully mature. My locks are not fully mature, so I have no idea of what my locks are going to look like when I take this style down. But it gets really hot where I live, easily over 100 degrees, and I figure it was worth the risk because my hair being out in the elements, the sun will scorch my locks, and I figured it'd be better to just protect them rather than have them out in this dry, hot heat. Also, some people say that protecting your locks is fine doing protective styles. Other people say you shouldn't protective styles. So if you are baby locked, or if you're just not sure, I would definitely think about it and weigh out your options. Other than that though, I absolutely love them. I've had them in for a couple of weeks. I've never worn my hair this light before, but I've been getting so many compliments. It's a 1B at the top and a 27, and I also have some lighter 613 pieces in there. I get into all the hair that I use in the video, so don't worry if you're curious about knowing what hair I use. I mention everything throughout the video. So let me not ramble anymore. If you're interested in seeing how I got these beautiful Ombre Blonde Bohemian locks, just stay tuned. Okay, so I have pretty much done my whole head. I just have this one little piece in the front to add the piece onto the bottom. I notice on YouTube most people will do a full box braid on their hair. They'll add extension, box braid it all the way down, then add the curly piece down at the bottom, and then wrap it. And I don't like to do that for a couple reasons. One, it can potentially make the hair really heavy. I mean, if you think about it, you're doing a full box braid, which can be heavy, and then you're adding curly hair down at the bottom, and then you're wrapping it. So it's 3 pieces of hair to every one lock, and that can make your whole head heavy. Also, it can make it kind of stiff. So, you know, the box braid underneath can be stiff, and you won't have as much movement, you won't have as much body. So what I like to do is I just add the curly bit right to the bottom of my own hair. Now, if you're not locked like I am, what you can do is plait your own hair, put your own hair into a braid, or you can 2-strand twist your hair and do it that way. That's actually how I used to do my hair before I was locked. I would 2-strand twist it all the way down and then add the hair to the bottom. So this is the hair that I'm using. It is the Freetress equal Tango curl in the number 27. And let me get up a little closer so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So basically, basically you take the curl and you just start braiding it in to the bottom, just like this. So I basically braid it down to where I feel it's secure, and then I'll take it and then just 2-strand twist it the rest of the way. No, not all the way down, but basically 2-strand twist it until my hair is completely inside of the twist. Okay, and that's about it for part 1. So this is how long it is so far. So now, you know, and it doesn't have to be perfect because no one's gonna see it. No one will see this part of the hair because it'll be wrapped. So, time for part 2. Okay, so part 2, wrapping. So for the wrapping part, I'm going to be using the water wave, Freetress water wave, and I'm using the number TT27. I will leave in the description box all the hair that I used to do this. I would say though, if this is your first time doing this hairstyle, I wouldn't use the crochet hair, the Freetress hair. I would start off using Marley hair, because this hair can be a little difficult to work with. So if you've never done it before, you might find it hard to wrap with it. So I'll also leave down in the bottom my favorite Marley hairs to use, even though you can use any Marley hair that you want to. It just, the kind of Marley hair you use will, it depends on like what kind of texture you want and stuff like that. So, but I'll leave my favorite ones down in the description box below. So, let me scoot up a little bit. So what you're going to want to do is separate the hair. You don't want to use it the way it comes right out of the box, or you won't be able to wrap with it. It'll be too thick. The curl will be too thick. So you'll want to separate it like this, kind of fluff it out. Then get a little closer. Just wrap it like this. You're going to want to take it, bend it just a little bit, line it up with your hair, and wrap it around. I like to wrap it around at least 2 to 3 times, but not too much, because you don't want to have it be too tight on your roots, and that might cause traction alopecia. So be gentle with your edges. Okay, and then wrap. If you see me looking down, I have my mirror off to the side so I can have a little bit of a better look at what I'm doing. Now as you're wrapping, you see how I have the hair kind of separated in my right hand? You're going to want to overlap just a little bit each time you go around the lock. This will prevent it from buckling and unraveling. Now, it'll unravel a little bit, that's just the nature of the hairstyle, but it won't unravel to the point where it's slipping down the lock. So and every once in a while, stop, push it up a little bit, and just keep going. So because my locks are so long, I have to add another piece on there. So take that second piece, line it up with the lock. Here's the piece from the leftover piece from the lock. Go up a few times. And if you feel like your hair is twisting a little too much at the root, grab a clip, put it right at the root of your hair, and it'll help keep it from twisting, making it too tight. once you get towards the end, just wrap back up the lock. Okay, so some people like to just keep wrapping up until they don't have any more hair and kind of keep it tight, and that's how they finish off the lock. So and keep it from unraveling. But I find that doesn't work for me, so I do use nail glue. Yes, it's sticky, it's messy, it gets everywhere, it gets all over your fingers, but it holds the hair and it keeps it from unraveling. So that's what's most important to me. So. Hope that this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.